What's good, y'all? My name Dre. Today we're gonna get into the hat section of the Supreme Fall Winter 26 season. First up, we got the spiderweb camp cap. It's cool. I kind of like the texture that they created on the hats. I kind of wish the wells were a little bit more refined, a little bit smaller. They got a thickness to them, but I'm not mad at these. They cool. I probably would go for the red or that green colorway. Gore-Tex ear flap camp cap. These are Gore-Tex. They go along with the suits that they got coming out. This is a pass for me. Gore-Tex camp cap. These go along with those jackets that's coming out. I like the black one. It's cool. The black one with the gold floral print, I like that one best. We got the rhinestone label camp cap. Terrible. I don't like these at all. Metallic boucle camp cap. They released these boucle camp caps a while ago, but a different pattern. I think the last ones they came out with were significantly better than these. I'm not a fan of these ones at all. It's a pass. Spell out applique camp cap. It's a pass. A lot of these hats that we coming across so far seem to be the same design as a lot of the clothing. I would have rather seen some items that were just fresh designs that had nothing to do with the items from the other sections, but I mean, I guess they want to match some stuff up. The overprint jacquard denim camp cap. The blue one is okay. The multicolor one is a pass. I didn't like those on the clothing that they released either. So, military camp cap. I do like all three of these. The camo that they chose on these hats, all of them are nice. I like the light pink one, the green one, and the colorway that we seen in the lookbook. We got the whip stitch camp cap. I'm not feeling any of these. I don't think they're bad hats. They're just not something I would go for. We got the wool camp cap. These aren't bad, but it's a recurring theme of repetition in this lookbook. Like, these hats look just as similar as the camp caps that they released when they did the Good Enough collab. Because I actually purchased the leopard print one, but there's nothing wrong with these, but it's a repeat design. Metallic mesh camp cap. Terrible. The stickers camp cap, these go along with that hooded sweatshirt that they have coming out. I like this design. I feel like the design works a little bit better on this camp cap than it did on the sweatshirt. So this is dope to me. I like all of the different little motifs and the designs of the stickers that they have on it. This is clean. Polartec line packable ear flap camp cap. It's a pass for me. Puppies camp cap. This might be one of the few items out of the dog items that they're releasing that I like a little bit. This one, the pattern, it works well on the camp cap, so I'm not mad at this at all. I won't be picking it up, but it's clean. Overdyed camp cap, it's a pass for me. I'm not a fan of either one of the tie-dyes or the other colors, so no, I'm good. Wash chino twill camp cap, we get these all the time. They added a few different colorways. It's a pass for me. I'm not even really a fan of how the camp caps fit recently. To me, they fit a lot more smaller and flatter than they used to years ago. I don't know if they changed the manufacturer. Like, I remember they used to only be made in the USA, but now they're starting to be made different places. Sometimes USA, sometimes China. I don't know if that's making a difference, but I just haven't been a fan of how they've been fitting as of late. Ear flap pillbox hat. No, that's doing too much. The pillbox hat just needs to be a pillbox hat. It does not need to have flaps on it. It's already a weird looking shape as it is, so only certain people can pull that off. We got the Supreme BB Simon Fox Fur Trooper hat. Now, I complained about the design being repeated on the puffer jacket that they're releasing, but on this Fur Trooper hat, it's kind of clean. I kind of like these. Both of them is dope. Like, I really like how the white ones, the studs kind of pop on those a little bit more. But white fur trapper hat, that's action for an accident waiting to happen. You blow your nose, the wind blowing, you have dirt on the back of this, so I would go for the black one if I was going for one. Then we had a glossy Sherlin Trooper hat. I like these. All three of these are dope. I like the black one, the red one, and the tan one. For me personally, I probably would go with that brown one with the light tan fur on the inside. That would be the one I would go for. Swarovski studded balaclava. It's a pass for me. I'm not really into balaclavas, but I know a lot of people are, but I don't see why you would want one to have studs on it. I mean, but to each his own. Some people might love it. You have another balaclava. The special design is that same pattern that's reminiscent of the foam posits that came out. Then you have another one. Like all these balaclavas, all of them are a pass for me. We got the panel adjustable New Era hat. I'm not mad at these, they're alright. I would go with the Miami Hurricanes looking colorway. I'm not a fan of the hats having the Velcro on the back of it. I like either a snap or a fitted. Velcro is just not as durable. It gets all nasty, your hair get caught in, and I'm good with that. So the camo one isn't bad either. The skull spell out 6 panel. It's the same design that they have on that shirt. I think it works well on this hat. I personally would go with that tannish red kind of colorway. That one looks good with the contrasting green on the skulls. That one is fire. The leather applique ear flap 6 panel. I kind of like this hat, no lie. I think for me, I would go for the purple one. I wasn't a fan of the design on the jacket because of how the leather's kind of wrapped around the back, and I also wasn't a fan of how they did it on the pants. But on the back of this hat, the spell out looks dope. I like the purple one best. Painted 5 panel. Yeah, I'm not a fan of these at all. Just have Supreme across the top of them. I'm good on these. Stretch adjustable, New Era, pass, lazy. The WFST 6 panel. Now these are dope. Like I love the patching on here, the embroidery on this. This is a dope piece. I don't like that it says FU in the eyes, but it's in the eyes of the skull, but it's not that visible. This is a dope piece. To me, the blue one is the best. I like the wash on that denim, and then I would go pink next, but you can't go wrong with any of the colors. It's a nice hat. The Spartan mesh back 6 panel. These are alright. I would go with the camo one. I like the orange lettering on the Supreme logo on the front of it. That's the best one to me. Fox Sherlin mesh back 5 panel. This is terrible. I wouldn't want to. Who would want a trucker hat with Sherlin on it? Like, it just doesn't even make sense. The back of your head is getting all this air, and the front of it is going to be sweating from the Sherlin. It's a pass for me. Bottle opener 6 panel. I'm not a fan of these, but I can see a lot of people gravitating towards them. They have like an old English font on the front of them. As a matter of fact, the red one is kind of clean. I'm not mad at it, but I'm not liking that they're doing a lot of Velcro strap hats. I noticed like maybe 2 or 3 of them. And I'm just not a fan of Velcro hats, so anything with those, unless the design is just something I feel like I need to have, it's going to always be a pass. I just don't like Velcro hats. I feel like it's cheapening it out. The Cross 6 panel, I wasn't a fan of these on the tracksuit, and I'm not a fan of them on the hats. Old Punch Rhinestone Denim 6 panel. I can see a lot of people gravitating towards this. This is an idea I feel like I want to like. But the execution just falls a little bit short for me. It just looks a little bit messy and tacky, so it's a pass for me. The Sequin adjustable New Era. I love the font that they used on these hats. It's got that varsity type logo to it, but I'm just not a fan of sequins on clothing or hat. But if you got a girl, this is a dope gift for her. Back Arc 6 panel. I'm not a fan of this at all. I don't like this style of hat for one, and also to me this is a relatively small fitting kind of hat, so the branding on the back looks oversized to me, and it just doesn't work for this in my opinion. The Monogram Jacquard 6 panel, it's a pass, it's lazy, I'm just not a fan. The Pirates Mesh Back 5 panel, this is a pass for me. I feel like that white one is a dope piece for probably if you got a girl or something. I'm not a fan of all this branding that's on this hat. It's just as well as I wasn't with the sweatsuit that it goes with. It's just a little bit too many logos stacked for me, but it's placed a little bit better on here than it was on the hoodie and the sweatpants. Garage 6 panel. I'm not mad at this, it's not for me, but the design is a cool way to have Supreme on the front of the hat without being too repetitive. So it's alright. The Authorized Mesh Back 5 panel. I think they need to retire this design. I feel like they've done this design so many times, like every season now they come out with these authorized mesh back hats, and I'm kind of getting tired of it. Last year they threw the Playboy bunnies on the lid of the hat and just called it a day. I'm like, y'all got to do better, just repetition. curved 6-panel hat. It's a pass. Another design I'm tired of is these S logo 6 panels. They put these out all the time too. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm sure a lot of people love these, but you gotta do something different. I mean, the one with the floral print on it, the floral print is interesting. Nothing I would buy though, but they just gotta do something different than just these S logos every season. Now we got this crushed velvet box logo New Era. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda digging the pink camo and the regular camo. The velvet and the camo is like two different types of vibes brought together that you wouldn't normally see. You don't normally see velvet and camo together, so I'm kind of digging the pink one. For me personally, I might pick that one up. The rest of them, they're cool. There's nothing wrong with them, but I'm vibing with the two camo ones. The pipe and script New Era. I'm conflicted with this one because the pipe and script hats have become one of my favorite ones that they do. This one of the only ones where the front logo on the hat is different than typical box logo and S logos that they put on all the hats. So I love when they do the pipe and script logos. But this one I'm not really feeling how they have Supreme spelled out all across each panel of the hat. I mean, it could still work. I mean, it's not a bad hat. I probably would pick up that pink one. I might pick up that pink one, depending on how things go. I'm not sure yet, but I wish they would have just kept that across the front of the hat and didn't put it around the sides, around all the different panels. We got the crown New Era. This is a little loud. That's kind of ironic, me saying it's loud, because I'm the guy that normally dresses loud, but I'm not really feeling this hat. It has a little bit too much going on for me. Money S logo New Era. This is lazy. All they did was put a little money sign beside the S logo. That's why I said the S logos are getting played out past. The Supreme FDNY box logo New Era. I like the patch on the side. It's paying homage to the people that we lost in 9/11. But that embroidery on the back of this hat is terrible. The jerseys were dope, I'm not gonna lie. But these hats are awful. That branding across the back just, to me personally, it's just not good. It's too oversized and it's, I mean, why would you want to walk around with a hat that say FDNY if you don't work for them? The jersey is done a little bit more tasteful. You can get away with it, but with that, it's just not it. And they brought back the Swarovski S logo New Eras. It's a pass. I didn't like these the first time. I don't like them now. I really don't like the idea that they keep bringing them back either. World famous box logo New Era. They got to retire these New Eras or do something a little bit different, because they're getting real lazy with the box logos. Like, I think the last box logo New Era that I really liked was the Jesus Piece logo one, where they had the embroidery of the chain on the side of the hat. That one was the last real good one I had. My favorite one all the time is the Supreme Playboy one. I try to pick up every color of that one. Now we got the glossy nylon box logo air flap New Era cap. It's a pass for me. Now we're getting into the beanies. We got the Cityscape beanie. I think all three of these are nice. Artwork is done by Art Dealer. Art Dealer, I'm a fan of his artwork. The majority of the pieces that I like this season, Art Dealer is involved with. Like, I like that hockey jersey that's coming out, and I do like these beanies. I like these beanies in each colorway. I think all three of them are clean. Then we got the New Era Art beanie. These are alright, not for me. If anything, I probably would just keep it simple with the black one. Then we got the Supreme Vincent Leather Skull beanie. I still don't know why this is a Vincent collab. Like, all they did was throw the tag on there, but it is what it is. I think the pink colorway and the brown colorway is the best out of these three. The New Era panel beanie, like I said before, with the panel hooded zip up that they had, I hate that they have the paneling actually covering up the branding. It just looks unintentional. It looks like a design mistake to me. So I want to like these beanies, but I hate that the panels is like covering up the branding for me, and that just doesn't make sense. Next we got the money beanie. This is another item. I feel like I want to like it, but sometimes money designs can be tricky. Like, a money design can come off real tacky or it can come off dope. And this one is in between. Like, I feel like it's a little bit too chaotic how they did it. Like, if they would have thought out the actual composition that put the money on the hats and make them look a certain kind of way, this kind of looks like they just kind of stitched on as many logos as would fit on the hat, and I'm kind of not really feeling it. If I was to pick up a colorway, it probably would have to be the black one, or maybe even that blue one. I might go all the way out there because it's already a crowd lazy, obnoxious hat to be having money on your head. And also, if you think about it, that's kind of money on your head. It's not really a positive thing. I know that's probably not what they're going for here, but you think about having money on your head, somebody wants your head. Then we got the Supreme BB Simon New Era beanie. Like I said, all of these, everything in this hat section seems to be like a match from the other items in the lookbook, like sweatshirts, jackets, sweatpants. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I would have rather just seen fresh designs. Like, everything that I'm seeing in this lookbook for the hats, I'm associating it with stuff that we already saw, and I'm kind of not really feeling that vibe, but it is what it is. We're gonna keep pushing through. I like the design. I don't want 13 on my hat. I remember growing up, I remember people used to, I'm not no gang member, but I remember people used to say something about 13 representing certain types of gangs, so I don't know if that's still going on or not. I stay out the way, but if that's the case, be careful where you wear this at. New Era stripe beanie. These are cool. I like the ARC logo on here. The beanie kind of gives me vibes. The stripe beanie kind of gives me vibes of old school, like Guess shirts. I've always been a fan of Guess striped t-shirts, so kind of gives me nostalgia for that. So I kind of like these. I probably would pick up the red one or the green one. Reversible camo beanie. These are alright. I can see a lot of people gravitating towards these. I'm just not a fan of reversible beanies, or I'm not a fan of any of these designs individually. So it's a pass. Windstopper beanies. I'm not a fan of these type beanies. I know a lot of people are. New Era pull down cuff beanie. This is a pass for me. I need my beanie to be intact. Yeah, I'm good off that. The suede panel beanie. I'm not mad at these. The suede panel beanie. Probably gonna be a little bit expensive because it's suede, but that pink one looks a little bit luxurious. As well as the one with the leopard print. And the black one. All three of these are nice. I like these. Studded Fair Isle beanie. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but these are a pass for me. They have the studs on the beanies spelling out Supreme, but it's not visible enough for me. Just kind of looks a little bit like a mesh over the top of that print. Then we got the Polartec Sport beanies. This also matches with the sweatpants and the Polartec zip up that we seen in the lookbook. It's pass. New Era Hearts beanie. This is not bad. I would wear it. It's not a great design, but it's cool. There's nothing wrong with it. All the colorways are pretty decent. I'd probably get the red, black, or the green one. New Era box logo beanie. I'm wondering if these are printed or embroidered, just like the box logos, because I don't want my beanie having a box logo printed. I'll be good off that. That's a little bit too much for me, but these colorways are alright. Nothing special. I mean, I kind of wish, like I said, I'm not a huge box logo guy, but I kind of wish they bring something different to the table. Like, give us an orange beanie with the black box logo. Fuzzy beanie. Terrible. No. The pink one is good if you got a girl or something. You might could get her that for a gift. She might could rock that, but no, I'm good off that personally. Metallic stripe beanie. These aren't bad. The brown one is cool. Cheer beanie. It's a pass for me. Base layer beanie. A lot of people love their base layer beanies. I'm not a fan of them, but these will sell out. Diamond beanie. I love patterns, but this one just not really working for me. If anything, it would only be the first one with that little bit of turquoise and orange and purple on it. That one kind of has my vibe a little bit more than the other ones. New Era Rhinestone Big Logo Beanie. They do the big logo beanies a lot too. I'm not sure about the rhinestones. The rhinestones is just not for me on certain stuff. Like I said before, it has to be on a certain item for me to even gravitate towards it. In other words, I'm not a fan of rhinestones on everything. Definitely not a beanie. The spike beanie, the pink and white one is clean. Also, the black and white one is good too. New Era shop beanies. They've been doing a lot of items like reserved for the particular areas that they come out at. So if you're in Miami or whatever location you at, you can get these beanies unless they release them all online. So I mean, I guess it's a cool experience if you want to get those items from the specific store. But outside of that, these are just basic. Classic logo chunky rib beanie. That pattern one is kind of clean. I could see me wearing that one. Supreme Kango Figura Jacquard beanie. This is a pass for me. These are one of these items that I feel like more for a female. I mean, a guy can wear it too, but I could see a woman really rocking with these beanies right here. The Dragon beanie. I think the dragon artwork is something that a lot of people really like. Well, I think we got a few pieces before with the dragon on the beanie. I think those were more stronger than these, but these are kind of cool. The font is a little bit interesting. The colorways aren't as strong as they could be. I think the yellow and black one is probably the best one. Outside of that, I probably would get the plain black one. Logo rib beanie. The font on here works way better than it did on that sweater from the lookbook. But these are a pass for me. A New Era Action beanie. These are alright, nothing special. You got a different kind of font, so that's good. They're giving us something different than just the basic box logo on the beanie, so I'm not mad at these. The colors are straight, nothing wrong with them. Now we got the big logo beanie, and we got like three new colorways with embroidered flowers on it. That's cool. I feel like, well, I'm not sure if it's embroidered on there or if it's printed, but I mean, you got the flowers on there. There's nothing wrong with them. They're all right. Got the loose gauge beanies. You get those all the time. Nothing special. Polar Tech beanies. I can see people grabbing that black one because it has the branding is really loud on there. I know a lot of people love their branding. The Applique ear flap beanie. I'm not mad at this beanie. Like I said in the lookbook when we was going over it, I know a lot of people have nostalgia for those ear flap kind of beanies because a lot of us grew up wearing those. These aren't bad. I'd probably go for the one in the middle. I feel like it has more of an earthy kind of vibe to it. Crochet ear flap beanie. The artwork done by Angel Pons. That black one with the plaid on the back of it, that's kind of cool. I'm just not really feeling the shape of this hat. I don't know how it look on body, but I'm not really feeling the vibe of it right here. That's it for the hat section. In all honesty, I'm not a huge fan of anything in here. I like a couple of the fur trooper hats, so I probably look for those. I'm slightly interested in the pinstripe fitted that they have coming out. I'm just not sure how I feel about all the branding. I love the font that they chose on the front of it, so I might be interested in that. But let me know what you think about this category. Are you a fan of any of the hats that's coming out? They got a little bit of something for everybody. It's not the worst, it's not the best season for hats, but I mean, you got camp caps, you got hats, you got fur troopers, beanies. So it's a little bit of variety for everybody in there. But let me know what you think. Do you like anything from this category? What are you interested in picking up? I'm probably not going to review the accessories or the backpacks, but I just never really been interested in those. I'm more of a clothes guy, so the accessories kind of go against a lot of what I've already been saying about the branding. Pretty much the accessories are things that you can find without Supreme on them, so it's like I'm really not interested in buying those. I can understand for people that just really big Supreme fans as a brand, and a lot of people are collectors of accessories, so it's dope for some of those people, but all of those items are pretty much passes for me. So Let me know what you think about this season as a whole. Not even just the caps, but do you see anything that you like from the preview at all? Or are you just like me and more interested of what they're going to do with the collabs that's coming out? Let me know in the comments.